Hi everyone, welcome to the series of lectures on Python programming language offered by Undergrad Academy. In this session, we'll be looking at variables in Python. So let's have a look at our today's agenda. First of all, we will see what are variables, then variables for a string, ways to create strings, variable for numbers, reserved words in Python, rules for naming variables, then we'll look at typecastings, and in the end, we'll have some assignments for you. So let's have a look at what are variables. A variable is a reserved memory location to store values or a string or anything. And variables can be declared by any name or even alphabet like A, B, C, D. If it's some characters in close and quotes, then it's a string. There are some rules for naming variables. It never includes a variable name in quotation marks. Variable names can't have spaces in them. Like here we have declared a variable name which is equals to Undergrad Academy, and channel name is equals to Undergrad Academy, X is equals to Undergrad Academy. So you can have any name for a variable. There are three ways to create a string variable using single quotes, double quotes, or even triple quotes. So let's open our PyCharm and do some practice of variables. So here I have opened my PyCharm. Let's declare a variable name and make it equal to Undergrad Academy. Now let's print this variable. Let's print it. So here the variable Undergrad Academy is printed. So in this way you can create variables. You can also concatenate this variable name with a string like this. The channel name is comma name. So in this way you can concatenate this name, that is Undergrad Academy, with this string. Let's run this, and here you get the channel name is Undergrad Academy. So in this way you can concatenate the strings. Let's say this is name and this is name 1, and we can also concatenate these two variables like this by adding this plus sign here, because we can't concatenate two variables by a comma, so we can concatenate these two variables by adding a plus sign. Let's say plus name 1. Let's run this. So here we don't have any gap between this Undergrad and Academy. We can also include a gap here by adding a plus sign and having two quotation marks and having a space in between them. So let's print this, and here the channel name is Undergrad Academy. So in this way we can also concatenate multiple variables in one single print statement. So we can also have variable for numbers. We can also assign numeric values to variables and can perform arithmetic or different operations on it. Unlike a string, a number is not enclosed in quotation marks. A number can't be used as a variable name. If you enclose a number in quotation mark, it's a string and no arithmetic operations can be performed. For example, here we have a number that is equivalent to 43 and another number to be added is 5. So we can easily perform the addition between these two by declaring a new variable, new number. And this new variable, new number, will have the value of 48. So let's run this on our PyCharm. So now let's declare a variable for numbers, like number is equivalent to 12 and number 2 is equivalent to 14. Now let's print this by doing the addition. Print number and number 2. Let's run this. So here we get 26, the sum of these two numbers. So we can also concatenate this addition with a string like the sum is, and having a comma over here. So now it will say the sum is 26. So in this way we can concatenate this variable, the number, the sum, with the string. And we can also explicitly declare it into another variable, like addition is equals to number plus number 2, and now let's print this addition. So we'll get the same answer, that is 26. So these are some ways that how can we perform operations on variables of numbers. So these are some reserve words which you can't use for declaring variable names that are and, as, assert, break, class, continue, def, del, elif, except, else, false, finally, for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda, none, non-local, not, or, pass, print, raise, return, true, try, while, with, yield. These are some reserve words which you can't use for declaring variable names. Here are some rules for naming our variables. A variable name can contain only lowercase letters, uppercase letters, numbers, and underscores. Though a variable name can't be any of Python keywords, it can contain any of those keywords like class or something like class, function, etc. Capital letters are fine, but be careful. Variable names are case sensitive. A rose with a lowercase r is not a rose with an uppercase R. If you assign the string floribundus to the variable rose and then ask Python for the value assigned to rose with the capital R, you'll come up empty. Python's governing body recommends breaking up multi-word variables with underscore. That's what I'll ask you to do with your own variable names. It will make them more readable and you'll be less likely to get variables mixed up. Okay, in Python we have this typecasting or type conversion, the process of converting the value of one data type, that is integer, string, float, etc. to another data type is called type conversion. And Python has these two types of type conversions, that is implicit type conversion or explicit type conversion. In implicit type conversion, Python automatically converts one data type to another data type. This process doesn't need any user involvement, whereas in explicit type conversion, users convert the data types of an object to required data type. We use the predefined functions like integer, float, string, etc. to perform explicit type conversions. This type conversion is also called typecasting because the user casts, that is, change the data type of the object. So let's try them out in our PyCharm. So let's declare a number and make it equals to 4.0, that is floating number, and declare another number and make it equals to 2. So let's print the division of it. Print number 1 divided by number 2. So what can you expect the answer to be? The answer will be 2.0. It will be implicit type conversion. It will implicitly convert this integer into a float, that is 2.0. Now let's perform the explicit type conversion on this number. We will declare here integer and convert this number to integer. So we won't get 2.0, we'll get 2 instead of this 2.0 because we have explicitly converted that float into an integer. So these are some assignments I want you guys to do, and if you have any problem with any of it, you can write your queries in the comment section below. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching us. Please take up some time to subscribe to our channel, kindly like the video and share it with your friends, and comment your queries in the comment section below. Goodbye, see you soon.